Today I worked on this project. Earlier we had a call with the team, and during that call we focused on discussing the information architecture. It was more of a quick sprint, just a short session to walk through the flow of the IA together. I shared the IA with the team, and while sharing I explained the meaning of the different shapes. The rectangle in the diagram represents a page, the oval represents items, and the black oval shape is used to represent actions. I went over this with the team so that everyone understood it clearly, and based on that explanation I was then given a task to work on. The instructions for this task were first explained during the call. After that, the same instructions were also sent through Slack, so we had both a verbal discussion and a written record. To make sure the task was tracked properly, I created a ticket where I noted down the details of the assignment. The task itself was straightforward. It was about conversion. Specifically, the task was to take the current IA, which is in Korean, and the menu structure, also in Korean, and convert them into English. There were three main parts involved, along with the items under them that needed to be converted. Here you can see this English version, which is the result of that conversion. So this is the converted English version of the IA and the items. And from that translation, I then created a group-based layout design. That layout is shown here, and it is based directly on the translated IA. Once that work was completed, the translation and the layout were saved into Confluence. This way, the files could be shared with the team and everyone could review them together. So in Confluence, we have the IA translation, and that is where the collaboration and review took place. As part of the review, I also created a summary. The summary listed what I had reviewed, and it pointed out the parts that were missing in the new structure. It also described how the items were reorganized, some items were renamed, and some new additions were included as well. So the summary captured the missing parts, the organization, the renaming, and the new elements that were added. This work is also reflected in the group-based layout design. That design shows the structure more clearly, although there are still some areas that need to be fixed. For example, the layout now defines the groups for different roles. These include support, admin, and operators. It also includes staff members or workers. Then there are teachers, students, and parents as well. Along with these groups, there is also the first version of the map menu. This is version 1 of the map menu, and it is connected directly to the group-based layout design. The map menu shows which menus will appear on the side of the screen, depending on the role of the user. So for example, an admin will see the menus designed for admin work. Teachers will see a different set of menus designed for teachers. Students and parents will see their own menus specific to their needs. That is how the group-based layout connects to the map menu version 1, with menus displayed based on the role. Next, I will continue working on comparing version 1 of the menu, also referred to as menu 3, against the existing menu structure. The purpose of this comparison is to see the differences between the two. It will help us understand what has changed, what needs to be updated, and what must remain the same. So today I will continue working on that comparison. Tomorrow I will also be working on the same task to make sure everything is covered. And that is all from my side. Thank you.